Greetings, dear ones. Happy day of the birth and life of Dr. Martin Luther King, one of the most amazing beings of our time, and who has left a legacy that we are continuing to learn from and grow from, hopefully, particularly in regard to acquiring justice through non-violent means. I'm lighting a candle in his honor and to open the space for us to drop into a depth of energetics that I am expecting him and others throughout history and knowledge to join us for a space of brotherhood and cooperation in mutually beneficial and non-violent means. So thank you for joining me. And for those that will be listening at a later time other than 12:30 to 1 o'clock on the 18th. And I invite you to allow yourself to drop into this container, which has been developed and created since last night. And knowing that there is no time or space constraints when we're talking about energetics. So despite the fact that you aren't listening live, that you may listen at a later time, it will still be as powerful and as clear in the opportunity to feel and experience the energetics, as well as let them move through you and radiate to any and all peoples, land, region, situations that may benefit from the energetics of brotherhood and cooperation and unity within or with diversity. So I invite you now to find your sits bones, which are the bones right in the very center of your each buttocks cheek. You can feel the bones. They're kind of sharp or pointy. Does not matter how much tissue there is or how little. You still are able to find them. Sometimes shifting a little bit of that tissue away from the center helps, but no worries. The idea is that when you are seated firmly on those sits bones and you are able to drop your shoulder blades down and together a bit, it aligns your spine, opens up your chest, allows more space, excuse me, for your diaphragm, and therefore the breath can move through you more efficiently, more deeply, more beneficially to all of your cells, tissues, organs, glands. Remembering that this is your vehicle, this is your vessel, this is your home, this is your temple. And the more often we go out of it, either for positive purposes, such as types of meditation, or in order to simply not feel the discomfort or whatever may be occurring in the body in relation to the emotions or even the physical discomfort. Whenever we move away from the body, we are separating from ourself. So I have found over many decades that the best method to really communicate, connect with, and be in unity with self is by going down and inside of you, and therefore opening to your internal world and your inner verse instead of the outer verse or the external world. That isn't to say that we are rejecting it or throwing it away. Dr. King absolutely recognized the physical in all its forms and the necessity to have a clear physical, not only in body, but in your life, in your home, in your work, your physical world, to have that well established and freedom within that. And that's that fight for justice, that all may have access to resources, opportunities, benefits, medical, education, community resources equally. So too must we allow for all of our physical life to be an expression of our spiritual life, not something separate from, but instead incorporating in and through your human body, human life, human being, allowing for more of your wider self, your guides, teachers, masters, the divine in all its many forms, to be channeled through you, through your life, through your truth, speaking that truth, standing in that truth, proclaiming that truth, not merely through words, which are always good to share and speak and listen. Ears are connected to the throat chakra as well. But also allowing yourself to stand in that truth physically, standing up for what you believe, standing against that which is wrong. And we all know deep inside what is wrong and what is right. We need no laws or rules or others to tell us so. when and as we are deeply connected to our internal compass, our inner wisdom. Something I heard last night. What if I told you that the best place to begin is within? For when you are supported in your body, you are functioning from the inside out. Because when we feel supported from within, our confidence, our surety, our security comes from way deeper than anything in the outer world. Again, simply allow yourself to keep sinking downward and inward. And the wonderful and amazing thing is, you need not do anything. Your energy field, your wider self know exactly what needs to happen. And when and as you allow yourself to simply follow, feel, sensate that downward and inward motion, movement, you may begin to feel yourself becoming heavier in the chair, more substantial perhaps. The more you allow, which means no work, no effort, no push, no goal, no intention. No focus. Do not see yourself coming down and in, but instead allow yourself to truly feel the experience, the sensation of your energy field settling down and in to the framework, to the housing for which it was assigned by you. Allowing is a softening. letting go of that which we hold, hold up, hold out, hold on. Allow yourself to experience what it is like to just not hold. Trusting your own energy field, your own wider self, which is your soul self. This is you. Some describe it as feeling the edges become the edges of you, become less defined. Explore what your sensations, not exploring with the mind, but with your physical, energetic senses. No work, no effort, simply allow. The container surrounding or the configuration surrounding all those participating at any point in time is part of this configuration. Sacred geometric configuration, which includes you, the energy, the teachings, the stance, the truth of the teachings and the actions of Dr. Martin Luther King in cooperation with so many from so many different groups, communities, individuals of all colors, all races, all creeds, all classes, if you will, all economic and educational backgrounds. In brotherhood, in cooperation. And allow that same cooperation within you, between and among the different parts of you. For it is that unity within which entrains unity without. Internal unity, informing, patterning, anchoring, external unity into and on through your individual life, community, which includes family and friends, your city, town, state, extending out to our nation, and expanding all over the globe, between and among countries, cultures, religions. For that which unites us is far, far greater than that which separates us. Allow yourself to revel another moment or so in the depth, breadth, and width of this unity. And again, allowing your energy field and your wider self will certainly have more vast information and knowledge to lead you, to bring you to guide you in your own unique way. Do not push or pull or force or decide with your mind the avenue, process, or timing of this consolidation and incorporation of all that you have taken in, received, your energy field and your wider self know the process and timing that is best for you. It may be 15 seconds, it may be 30, it may be more. Allow yourself to feel the delicious sensations of moving from a less physical experience back to a more physicalized experience of your day-to-day world. For we are in a time when there is no separation needed between your daily mundane life and your spiritual energetic life, but instead to walk in that between space where you have access and are incorporating both throughout everything you do and everything you encounter. That is the potential for our time. That unity between and among all parts of us, between and among all parts of this planet, all beings. And as always, I sit in deep honor, gratitude, and love for your presence here on the planet at this point in time. Be well always and in all ways.